Chapter 2, Dirty Secrets, Book 1, September 17th. I'm Alia Duarte. I'm not even sure if this is my last name, but I was told that I'm a Duarte because of me being awarded a court. My life has been hell on earth, and since my mother's deportation, I haven't known anything called love until I met Anthony Featherstone, also known as Cheetah. Today is my first day of school, and I have nothing new to wear like my cousin Nicole. She's dressed like a millionaire's daughter and looks the part, and here I am in an old hand-me-downs from last year. I'm feeling so ashamed, and I know the kids are going to laugh at me because the jeans that I'm wearing are old and have holes in the knees. I try my best to make the outfits look decent, but it's not enough today. I feel horrible looking. My aunt came to the den looking me up and down. She slams $1.50 on the table. Hurry up, ugly, before you miss the bus. Uncle came and looked at me with sad eyes. He never says anything. He acts like he's afraid of her. He looked as she left him standing there, and he went in his wallet and gave me $5. Have a good day, okay? Thank you. I took the money and the $1.50, and she left me. At school is where I can eat the best because I was starving at home. Come on, James, my aunt yells at her husband. He was looking at me as he left, and there's something in his eyes. He wanted to say something, but he just left. Nicole comes to the doorway. Your bus is here. Get out. She rushes me, being mean to me. Too bad Cheetah don't go to your school. He would be laughing at what you got on. You look so stupid. You gave me these clothes, cousin. Oh, well, so what? She pushed me outside, slamming the door in my face. I wanted to cry, but I turned and saw the bus and hurried to it, keeping my head held high. Marisol wasn't on this bus. She had her parents' car and she drove to school. Her family has money, so they gave her the best of everything, and she didn't have to go through the pain and suffering as I did. I don't know why my aunt hated me so much. I tried everything that I could to get her to like me, but it didn't matter what I did. She just didn't like me. I hear the kids laughing and whispering. You see those holes in her jeans? And it's the first day of school. I look at my astrology book and tune them out. It was the only way to survive being a victim of mean junior high school kids. They were all talking to each other and I was alone. I didn't have friends. I wasn't very popular with the girls like my cousin Nicole. Everybody knew her. Her best friend Megan had driven her to school. She was in high school already, 9th grade, and I was still going to Maricopa Junior High. I'm glad that Anthony didn't go to school here to see me in these clothes. He dressed really nice, and every time I saw him, he was dressed nice from head to toe. And during the summer, Nicole was nice to me and allowed me to borrow her nice clothes as long as I was helping her with the chores around the house. She was very nice until I met Cheetah, and then it all changed. Even her best friend Megan was rolling her eyes at me, and they treated me bad when they were both already seeing other guys. Why did they have a problem with me seeing Cheetah? The bus arrived at the school and all of the kids were hanging out in the front. I waited for everybody to get off the bus before I slid into invisibility. When I stepped off, Marisol was waiting for me and her mouth drops open when she saw my outfit. Oh my God, what happened to your clothes? I don't have any. My aunt didn't buy me any. Marisol grabs my hand and we sneak off campus, and she drove me to her house, which was about 20 minutes from the school. We're gonna be late. Oh well, that's okay. I don't want you getting laughed at. You can wear some of my stuff. Thank you, Marisol. You don't have to do that. I'm gonna have to give it back before school is out. No, you can have it. My mom will buy me more clothes. I was so ashamed of what I was wearing, and what if Cheetah's friends saw me before we left school? I'm sure they would have been laughing at me too. We pulled up at Marisol's place, and she lived in a gated community. It's a beautiful 2-story home with a 3-car garage. Her house is what I always dreamed of living in once I left my aunt. I wanted to make sure to do well so that I can get a great job and buy a home like this one day. Come on, Marisol said, getting out of the car. I followed her to the porch. She opened the front door and disarmed the house alarm. We went up the stairs to her room. She has a beautiful house. Everything's brand new. Her room was a dream room with a queen size canopy bed that sits high off the floor. Her carpet is the color of oatmeal and so clean. I'd never had a bed, so I went straight to it and sat down on it once we arrived in her room. She opened her walk in closet and waves me over. I got up and went in her closet, floored by the garments inside. Here, what do you want to wear? Pick out what you want. Really? Yeah, hurry, she said. Her stuff had tags still on it. I grabbed a Guess denim shirt and the jeans that were on the hanger to match. Is this cool? Yeah, she snatches it from me and tears the tags off. Here, go in my bathroom, she said. And I rushed in there and took off the clothes that Nicole passed down to me and slipped into a new outfit that my best friend let me wear. It was perfect, a perfect fit, and I feel so cute now. I smiled at myself in the mirror. I couldn't believe that I looked decent for a change. I went out and showed Marisol how I looked. You look fantastic. Now here, put these on to match. She threw her white Guess tennis shoes out to me. Marisol, these are brand spanking new. I can't. Yes, you can. Take them and hurry up. Oh my God, I laughed, grabbing the shoes and went to the bed and put them on. I'm so grateful for this. She had a bag filled with clothes sitting next to me, and you can wear those to school so you can feel confident. You're my best friend, and I want you to look great too. Thank you so much, Marisol. No problem. Come on, let's go, she said. After I had the shoes on, we hurried out of the house and back to the car. I feel so much better, and I smiled all the way to school. We made it back to the school just when the second bell rang, so we had to run to our first period class, and we made it on time, thank God. I went to my seat and sat down next to one of the girls that's in my first period. She was always dressed nice. Her name is Eunice. You look cute, Alia. I like your outfit. Thank you. You look cute too. She smiles big and thanks me. I feel so much better, especially sitting next to Eunice. She's popular, and all the kids know her, and she dresses so nice. I couldn't wait to see Nicole during nutrition. This was gonna bust her bubble to see me looking better than she was today. I had on name brand clothing with the shoes to match, and she was dressed in something from Ross. During nutrition, I run into Novi, who's staring me down hard. Hey, sexy mama, how you doing? I'm good, Novi. How are you? I'm great now that I see the most beautiful girl in Maricopa. Stop it. Have you talked to Cheetah? I talk to my boy all the time, he said when Marisol met us at the benches. I pull out my fruit that I bought from the money that Anthony gave me, and we sat down to eat. I didn't want to spend the money that my uncle gave me because I wanted to save it for a rainy day. So what's up with your number, Alia? I can't give you my number, and besides, I go with Cheetah. That's my boyfriend now. Oh, word? Y'all together now? He didn't tell me that. Ask him. I will. He said you should. He said, I will. He said, you should be with me. I can protect you. He can't since he's on the res and you not. I heard he had other girls anyway. Stop lying. No, he doesn't. He laughed with his friends standing by him. You think Cheetah's a one-girl guy? Think again. He and his friends laughed and walked away. Don't listen to him, Marisol whispered. Megan and Nicole walk up. What the fuck? Nicole looks me up and down. I'ma tell Mama, where you steal that outfit from? I didn't steal anything. Yes, you did. You wasn't wearing that before. Where the clothes that I gave you? In my backpack in my locker. I think she looks cute. Stand up, Alia. Let me see your outfit. Megan said, and I stood up and turned and showed it off. Oh, shit. Girl, she got on Guess tennis too? Okay. I'ma tell, Nicole warned. Oh, well, I didn't want to wear your clothes. They were old and dirty and had holes in the knees. Yeah, she deserves to look nice, Marisol added. Nobody asked you anyway. Stay out of my family business, bitch, Nicole said to Marisol. Megan starts laughing and they give each other a high five and walk away. Nicole's mad and I'm afraid to go home now. I'm gonna get in big trouble for this, Marisol. I have to get these back to you after school. No, you don't. You can keep those and the other clothes that I gave you. Don't worry about it. She's gonna lie to my aunt and tell her that I stole these clothes. Watch. Well, I know you didn't. And if you need me to tell her that I gave them to you, then I will. Marisol's cell phone rang and she reached in her purse to retrieve it. And she looks at it. A big smile comes across her face. It's Cheetah's brother, Cheppy. Hello? She has the phone to her ear. I'm good. How are you? I'm eating breakfast with Alia. Oh, yeah, she's right here. Okay, hold on. Cheetah wants to talk to you. Oh, I take the phone. Hello? Hey, sweetheart, what's up? Hey, where are you? I'm at school. I just wanted to say hi to you, and I had my brother call your best friend. So you good? Yeah, except your friend tried to talk to me. He told me that you had other girls. He was saying that I should be with him, but I told him that he was a liar. What friend, Novi? Oh, for real? Yeah, he said you had other girls. What? He's lying. I'll see him when I get out of school. Don't talk to him no more. I won't. Matter of fact, meet me at the block today, okay? Can you do that? What time do you get out of school? I get out at 2:30. Okay, meet me on the block at 3. Okay, I'll see you then. I gave Marisol the phone, wondering how I was going to do that if I had to ride over there. Marisol talked to Cheppy for a while. After her phone call, I asked if she would take me over there. She agreed to do it because Cheppy wanted to see her too. I went through the first day of school with flying colors, and it turned out better than it started off on that bus this morning. I didn't have to ride the bus home, thank God. I rode with Marisol because we were going to stop on the block. The bus usually dropped me off at the pickup point at 3:30, but since Marisol was driving, it gave us a head start, and I would be able to see Anthony by 3. I was excited about seeing him. I missed his face, and I wanted to at least have contact with him before going home and dealing with that evil witch that I live with. Nicole was acting funny all day after she saw how nice I looked in the changed clothing. She wanted me to get laughed at today, but it didn't turn out the way she wanted. The universe had my best interest. We pull up on 89th and made a turn down to the left so that we can park in front of the apartment complex. I look at my watch. It's 2 minutes before the hour, and a truck pulls up behind us with music bumping from the inside. I look back and see Anthony and his brother Cheppy. They climb out of the car and come to Nicole's car. Cheetah has a fixed grin on his face. He's so cute. I can't even explain how gorgeous he is, and he looks like a native Indian that you would see on television. His hair is long and beautiful in 2 neat braids on each side, and he has a slick down in the middle and a beaded headband representing his Native American heritage. I felt like the luckiest girl on the planet. He's dressed nice. I climbed from the back seat and met him outside of the car. Cheppy got in on the front and closed the door, and I hugged Anthony. He had a tight grip on me. You look beautiful, he whispers in my ear. Thank you. You look handsome yourself. Thanks. Let's get in the car. It's hot out here. I know it is, I agreed, and we climbed in the back seat. He gives me a look as if he has something to tell me. What? I laughed, and he laughs and told me to close my eyes. I closed my eyes, and then I felt his lips against mine. We kissed, and I opened my eyes laughing. No, no, close your eyes, he tells me. Okay, I close my eyes again, and he grabs my hand and takes my finger next to my pinky, and I felt something cold slide on my finger. I opened my eyes and gasped at the beautiful gold nugget ring that he placed on my finger. Wow, this is beautiful. Thank you. Let me see. Marisol turns and looks at over her seat. Oh, that's pretty. It is. I'm about to cry, I frowned as the tears filled my eyes. No, no, please don't cry, he said. I bought this for you as a promise ring. Don't ever take it off. Never, I whispered, wiping the tears from my face. Thank you so much. This is beautiful, Anthony. Nobody ever got anything this beautiful for me before. No, no. They treat my best friend like shit, Marisol said. She needs to get out of that house. Yeah, this morning I went to school with holes in my jeans, and Marisol was nice enough to give me this outfit and the shoes, I told him. I'm going to get in trouble if I don't get home by 4, though. I looked at my watch, and time was moving fast. It was already 3:30. I don't want to leave. I don't want you to leave either. Don't worry, Alia. We'll make you happy one day. Don't worry, you won't have to deal with that bullshit for too much longer. We started a group, and I'm going to do music and get rich so we can all be happy. Yep, Cheppy said. My brother makes good music. I know he does. Nicole stole my cassette. She gave some to her friend Megan, too. That's all right. I'll get you some new music. Don't worry, he told me. And I'm happy, so happy at this moment being with him. I looked at my ring again, and it fit my hand so perfect. How did you know my ring size? I didn't. I just guessed. I got lucky, he said, laughing with his brother. I saw a crowd of guys walking from the corner. Is that Novi? Anthony said, craning his neck. That's him, huh, Cheppy? I think so. Yep, that's him. Come on, man. I want to get at him. No, wait till I leave. No, I need to get at him right now. He tried to make me look like a cheater, and I'm not even like that. I'm nervous about Novi. and Anthony getting into it. I should have kept quiet, but it's too late. He walks up with the other guys, and Anthony confronts him. Man, I didn't tell her that. She's lying. I'm not lying, Novi. You did say that he had other girls. Well, I was just playing with her, Cheetah. I already beat your ass before. I'll do it again. No, Anthony, please don't, I begged. Novi feared him, and I didn't realize it until I saw the look on his face and the fact that he tried to lie his way out of it. I felt sorry for him, and the other guys are laughing at him. They wanted to see a fight. I should beat your ass, Anthony told him. I swear to God, Cheetah, I didn't know she was your girl. Yeah, she's my girl. And you see this ring on her finger? That solidifies it. So don't let me find out that any of y'all been trying to get at her. She's off limits, he said, and the guys are silent. Wow, he had them all scared of him. Come on, let's go. I'm sorry, Cheetah, Novi shouted, and Anthony climbed in the back seat of the car. I looked at the time. I have to go. I know. Give me a kiss, he ordered, and I leaned in and kissed him 3 times. He smiles. He has a beautiful smile, and his teeth are nice, white, and perfect. Can I call you tomorrow? Yes. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow, he said, climbing out of the back seat. I climbed out behind him, and Cheppy got out of the car. Hey, Novi, hold up, Anthony yells. And Novi stopped walking with his friends and headed back towards us. I feel bad. I climbed in the front seat, and Marisol started the car and drove me towards the house. Did you see the look on Novi's face? He was scared, huh? Marisol made me laugh. But it wasn't funny, but we laughed until we turned down my street. I see my aunt Nicole standing outside talking to Megan. They were all looking at me like I was in big trouble. Uh-oh, I'm scared, I whispered. Here, I'll tell her that I gave you the clothes, Marisol said, turning off the engine. She got out of the car. Hi, Miss Olivia. Hi, Marisol. How are you? I'm fine. I just wanted you to know that I gave Alia these clothes. Okay, that's fine, but next time run it by me first, and before you drive her home, I need you to call me, okay? Okay, I'm sorry. I climbed out of the car, scared to death. I took my time walking by them, and Nicole flinches at me, making me jump in fear. They start laughing, and I rush in the house. I feel so bad, and I hated it here. I headed to the closet to put the clothes in when I hear my aunt yell out my name. Yes, Auntie? Come here right now. I put the clothes in the closet and made sure that I got my food and stuff that I bought still intact, and it was. They knew nothing about this. I went to see what she wanted. She's standing in the living room with Nicole and Megan beside her. Come and stand right here in front of me, she orders. Nicole and Megan are looking with suspicious expressions. Yes, Auntie? You think you slick, huh, seeing that boy on 89th? I drove by and saw you standing out there kissing and hugging on him, you fast-ass tramp. Slap! Slap! She backhanded me again. Slap! Forward palmed everything with her whole weight, slapping the shit out of me, making my face sting. Auntie, I didn't do anything with him. Is that your boyfriend? No, he's just a friend. She's lying, Mama. That's her boyfriend. She was over there with him, and they having sex too, Nicole lied. No, Auntie, that's not true, I cried. She punched me hard in the mouth. I see a flash of light, and I grabbed my mouth, making sure that she didn't see the ring on my left hand. You whore. You ugly. I don't see how any boy would want to see anything in you. You black monkey looking bitch. I tried to go around her, but she grabbed my hair and started punching on me in my head and going crazy on me like I was a girl off the street that she was fighting. She was giving me hard blows in my face, backhand, forward hand, until Uncle walks in. What in the fuck are you doing, Olivia? Have you lost your goddamn mind? Let her go. Now. She's a whore. She held on to my hair tight, and I'm trying to free myself. I said, let her go right fucking now. He grabbed my hand, and I was free. Have you lost your mind? What in the hell is wrong with you punching her like that, huh? Shut up, James. You don't know what she's out here doing. It doesn't matter. You're beating on a child, he shouted. And I was so glad that he came to my rescue. He finally stood up to her. He told Megan to leave, and she looks at me with a smirk on her face as if she hated me. The look she had told me that she wanted this to happen to me. She wanted my aunt to beat the hell out of me. Perhaps they were outside plotting for me. I don't know why they hated me so much. I couldn't understand what I ever did to make them hate me the way that they did. I ran to the bathroom and locked myself inside, crying and wishing that Anthony could come and take me away from this crazy bitch. I looked in the mirror at my face, and my lip was swollen. It started swelling before my eyes. I looked like one of those big ugly fish that would one would find in the deepest part of the ocean. My face looked like a horrible monster. I looked horrible and it made me cry harder. I turned my face to the right and saw her palm print in my skin. I even saw the little defined lines of her palm print fingerprints. The skin that she claims to be so ugly because of melanin was horrible now. I couldn't go to school like this tomorrow. I turned on the cold water and ran it across my face when Olivia opened the door, her eyes wide like she was on drugs and her lips turned inward, showing all of her teeth, even the ones she didn't have. You better not leave any blood on my furniture, you ugly black bitch. Uncle came and shoved her out of the way and she threw something at him and he told her, You miss, you crazy bitch. Fuck you, James. Who you calling a bitch, asshole? She didn't like when he called her names, and she was calling me those same names. Come on, let's go, he said, grabbing my hand. Where the hell you taking her? Away from you, you crazy bitch, he shouted. Uncle, let me get my clothes, please. I pull away from him. You ain't getting shit out of here. She tried to block me from going to the closet. You ugly black bitch, she shouted with spittle hitting my face. I'm disgusted by her, but Uncle pushed her out of the way and told me to get my stuff. She was trying to get past him, but he held her out of the way, shouting for me to get my things and hurry up. I took my food and rushed it in a bag, too, just so I could have it, and they wouldn't go through my stuff. You are so stupid, James, taking this black bitch out of my house. You better not bring her back either. You whore, she shouted at me. She tried to swing on me again, but missed, and I could hear her grunting. I was crying as we left the house. She was cursing us out through the window, and the neighbors could hear her. Miss Angel was out watering her lawn, and she looked at me in surprise. Are you okay, Alia? What's wrong? Mind your own business, Angel, you nosy fat bitch. That's your problem. You always in my fucking business. Go in the house. How are you, James? She said, ignoring my auntie. I'm okay now that I'm getting the hell away from her, he said. And I was in the front seat relieved. He got in the car and my aunt ran outside trying to get behind the car so Uncle couldn't go back out. But she was backing up anyway. He was backing up anyway, slowly. She was hitting the back window. She was really going off, telling him to stop driving before he hit her. She was lucky that I wasn't behind the wheel. I would have run her ass over. Miss Angel went over and pushed her out of the way, and Uncle backed out in a hurry, and we drove down the street. My heart's racing, and I'm happy to get away from her. Do you have anywhere to stay tonight, Alia? I don't want you going back there. Can you call your friend Marisol? Yes, I said, and took out my cell phone. He took out his cell phone. I thought he was going to drive around for a while, but when he asked me if I could go stay somewhere, I called Marisol. She answered on the first ring. Hey, can I come spend the night? My aunt beat me up, I said, holding back tears. Oh my God, yes. Hold on, let me tell my mom, she said, and she started telling her mom what happened in Spanish. I was embarrassed to have to face them with my appearance like this. But Marisol was my best friend and like a sister to me. She's seen me at my worst before, but never like this. My mom said, yes, you can come. Do you need me to come get you? No, my uncle's bringing me. Okay, good. Come on. Thank you so much, I frowned in tears. You know I love you. We'll be here waiting, she said. And I felt as if Marisol was a guardian angel sent from heaven. I remember my third grade teacher, Miss Alpine, used to always say that God takes care of babies and fools. And I guess I'm a fool now because I should have run away a long time ago. Thank you, Uncle, for taking me and helping me. Alia, I'm sorry I didn't help you sooner. I'm getting tired of Olivia, and the way she treats you is unacceptable. I'll be done with medical school soon, and when I'm done, I will leave her for good. He looked so sad, and I could see it in his eyes that he wasn't happy with Aunt Olivia. I thought he only stayed out of love, but he did it because he didn't have anywhere else to go. He was in medical school, so he was stuck like me. When we made it to Marisol's house, he reached in his pocket and took out his wallet. Here, this is $200. If I had more, I would give it to you, but you could use this to get food and give it to them, he said. Thank you, Uncle. I took the money and tucked it with the money that Anthony had given me and I had already had. Marisol came outside with her mom. I want you to meet her mom, Uncle. I introduced them, and Marisol and I went inside. She saw my face and started crying and hugging me. Why did she hit you like that? She hates me, I said, and we both cried together. I don't want to go back there. I'm going to ask my mom if you could live with us. You don't deserve this. You can sleep in my bed. I'll lay on my day bed, she said, sitting on her day bed. And I sat on her bed. This will be my first time ever sleeping at her house because my aunt never let me spend the night here. Marisol had been allowed to spend the night at my house, but only when Aunt Olivia was in a good mood. I was relieved to be here, and I got up and went to the window and saw my uncle backing out of the driveway. He drove down the street. I'm so glad to be here. I don't want to go to school with my face looking like this. I'm going to ask my mom if we could stay home tomorrow, she said, and we heard her mom coming up the stairs. I sat back on the bed quiet, and her mom came in and gasped when she saw my face. It was so humiliating. Mija, why did she do that to your face? I don't know. She hates me. You can stay here as long as you want, okay? Don't worry about food and clothes. I will make sure that you're okay. She needs to be in jail, that woman. Mom, can she live with us? Sweetheart, I don't know. We have to talk to the courts. We can't just take her. But she can stay here this week if she wants, as long as her aunt doesn't call the police. I think she will too, I whispered, looking at Marisol. I know how dirty my aunt can play, and she was getting money from the state for me. She didn't want to lose that extra $1,000 that she was spending on herself and my cousin. I didn't see a dime of that money, and I needed clothes, shoes, and I wasn't getting any of that. I'm going to pray for you, Marisol's mom said, rubbing my face. Marisol asked her mom if we could stay home tomorrow because of me being embarrassed about the swollen lip. Okay, but only tomorrow, she said, and I was glad. I was going to get a break from everything and not have to see Nicole tomorrow. Maybe I could see Anthony. Hopefully her mom would let us use the car and we can go on a reservation to see Anthony. I was going to call him once Marisol's mom left us alone. I needed to tell him what happened. I took a shower and changed into something comfortable. And I wish that I could stay here because it was peaceful and I didn't have to worry about getting beat up or talked about. I could eat dinner without being starved. Once I was out of the shower, Marisol grabbed her clothes from her shower. Once I was out of the shower, Marisol grabbed her clothes for a shower. She has a cell phone and I didn't have one like Nicole did. I had nothing. Marisol, can I borrow your phone to call Cheetah? Yes, go ahead. You don't have to ask. Yes, I do, I grinned. And she went in the bathroom, leaving me alone, and I dialed Anthony's number. Hello, he answered with music in the background. Hey, I was just thinking about you. I called you, but some crazy lady answered the phone and told me not to call no more. Yeah, that was my aunt. She beat me up, I told him. What? When? Today, when I got home from school, my cousin lied on me and told her that me and you were having sex, and she punched me all in the face and she hit me hard and fattened my lip. What the hell? Man, I'm sorry. Why your cousin lie on you like that? That's fucked up. Are you talking about that light-skinned chick? Yep, her. She's a big liar. That's messed up. Are you okay? Do you need food or anything? No, I'm safe. I'm at Marisol's. Good. I'm glad that you over there. I want to come over there and see you. Is that cool? I can get my brother to bring me. I don't want you to see me like this. My lip is all swollen. So what? I want to see you. Can I come over? Let me ask Marisol if you can. I think she won't mind, but I don't know, I said, knocking on the bathroom door. Come in, she yelled. I cracked the door and poked my head in. Hey, Marisol, Cheetah wants to come and see me. Make sure that I'm okay. He can come over. Tell him to bring his brother. I smiled. Okay. I closed the door. Hello? Yeah, what'd she say? She said you can come. Bring Cheppy. He laughed and agreed. I was excited and happy again. I kept the ice pack over my lip because I didn't want him to see my lip so huge, and it was huge. It was embarrassing, and I really didn't want him to see me like this. But this is the only way that I would be able to see him without repercussions. I really wanted to see him. Marisol made lemonade and put mint leaves inside, and it was looking delicious. Her mom agreed to allow them to come over if we stayed in the den where she can chaperone us. Her mom was cool. I wish that I did live here. At least I would have a normal life and not feel like I was living in prison. I loved it here, and I was going to talk to my uncle to see if I could stay here because living in this house with Aunt Olivia was misery. The doorbell rang. I looked at Marisol, nervous, too ashamed to go to the door. So she did the honors while I sat in the corner of the sectional in the den. I hear the voices, and I'm so scared. Marisol's mom's looking and smiling, and I hear Anthony speak to her. I hear Cheppy. She's in the den, Marisol said. I put the ice pack over my lip and turned towards the television. Anthony comes in the den looking very handsome and dressed nice. He's holding some roses. Oh my God, thank you. Oh, you didn't have to do that. I said, taking the flowers. He's looking at my face, but I didn't want him to see my lip. Thank you, Anthony. You welcome. Let me see. No. I chuckled, giving Marisol's mom the flowers to put in a vase for me. I look at Anthony and he's whispering, Come here, let me see. I took the ice down and he frowned, looking serious. She needs to be arrested for that. That's what I said, Marisol's mom said as she put water in a nice vase. I turned away crying again, feeling like shit after he saw my face. Don't cry, Marisol, he said, hugging me. Don't cry, Marisol said, hugging me. It made me cry harder because of the embarrassment, for one, and the fact that I felt unwanted. I was so ashamed and felt unloved. I am so lonely and I just wanted a better life. Anthony was pissed. I could see the look in his eyes. He looked at his brother and Cheppy was looking at me. Why did she do that to you? Because my cousin lied on me about your brother. She said that we were sleeping together. Cheppy looks at his brother and Anthony shakes his head. He grabbed my hand and took me to the sofa and we sat together. Don't worry, I'm going to get you away from her, all right? How? The only way we can do that is to go to court. He nodded. I'm going to think of something. She's not going to be hitting you like that anymore. She wouldn't have if my cousin hadn't lied and cursed me out. They treats me like an animal over there. I know, he sighed and looked straight ahead without words. I felt him looking at me, and then we made eye contact after I covered my lip again. Why can't you stay here? Because she has to go to court. She just told me that, I whispered. Why can't she go to court then? I shrugged. I don't know. It'll be hard. You know what? Marisol's mother said, bringing us lemonade. You should call the cops on her and maybe they will take you out of that house. But could she stay here? Anthony asked. Marisol's mother shrugged. I would love to have her stay here. But since she's a minor, it will be up to the courts. They'll probably send me to a foster home and I don't want to go there. We were back at the ground zero. I'm in tears again. Don't worry. You're not going to keep going through this. They're just jealous because you're pretty, that's all. That's what I think, too. She's beautiful, and they have always been mean to her. Mom, can she stay with us, please? Marisol begged her mom. She was almost in tears, too. Anthony looked like he was pissed off. He was pouting and looking like how I felt. I just wanted to be happy, and I thought about running away and just coming over here and hiding until I turned 18. Well, that's the end of that, chapter 2. Stay tuned for chapter 3, and it's called Bittersweet Fall. Thank you for listening.